Damn, where did these titties come from? What? Hey, what's up, friends? Thank you for tuning in again. I am Traci L. Turner, and this is my art vlog. I think this is vlog number 17. It is March 2018, and I just wanted to check in with y'all, alright? Let's get into it. Okay, so the last video was titled hashtag Make More Art 2018, and to be honest, I think I'm kind of only halfway doing that. Well, okay, so what I mean is that I have been creative, but it's been much more on the digital side of things. What have I been doing? Oh, just designing greeting cards and working on my podcast. So on that side of things, I've been really productive, but as far as painting, I haven't been doing as much as I was compared to a year ago. So it's not that I've totally ditched it at all. I'm still working on things, but it's just it's a little bit more on the back burner compared to the other sort of efforts that I've been doing. So yeah, doing greeting cards, working on my artist podcast, Art Life Confidential. Definitely check it out for me, please. Let me know what you think. I will put links to both of those projects in the description box below, so do not miss that. I've also been cleaning up my Etsy store, just sort of checking things that just aren't selling or are too old to keep on there. They're not as strong as the more recent stuff that I've been doing. So I have this inventory of art prints, and I'm not yet sure what to do with it yet. I may end up just calling it a wash and not sell them. Maybe just do some sort of giveaway, or maybe include a certain free print with maybe with like a certain dollar amount spent. I don't know. I'm still kind of sorting that part of things out. I've also been doing a few blog posts, mostly on my podcast website, but I do have a really big chunky one that is going to be on my artist website soon. It's just a lot that I need to put into it, so it's taking a while for me to finish it, but it'll be on there pretty soon, and I will be sure to come back and let you know when that is there. So as I mentioned earlier, painting is slowly working its way back into the fold. I've been working on a piece for a friend of mine for one of his album singles. It'll be the cover art for this particular song, and I can't wait to share that with you guys when that is complete. Hopefully pretty soon, by this weekend, if I stay on track. I also have a bunch of unfinished ideas or series that maybe I started a year ago, 2 years ago, that I kind of just want to wrap up, just so I personally can feel like I explored the topic enough and can feel comfortable moving forward with the newer ideas that I have on deck. I may have an opportunity to do a small art show pretty soon at one of the local shops here. I'm not yet sure if I want to do new work for that or just use a mix of old and new work. Will it have a theme? Or I have no idea yet. I think since I didn't exactly plan for a show this year, I just haven't sat down to sort of flesh that out a bit and have a more strict idea of where I want that to go. But hopefully soon enough, before the month is over, I will have a more concrete plan. But it does feel good to have these things in mind, to start thinking about these things again, and hopefully execute before the year is out. Next week, I have a couple of pieces in a group show in one of the local places here in Reno. The good thing about that is that I didn't have to make anything new. It's a group show, there's not really a theme, so I just used a couple pieces that I did last year to enter into the fray of this show. So that feels good. So I'm slowly kind of dipping my foot back into the art scene here and just doing work in general after, well, for me, it was a pretty long hiatus. I don't even know. I mean, it was several months, maybe not even 6 months, maybe 4. I don't even know. It's been quite a while. That's a long time for me to not paint, especially ever since coming here and building this momentum where I was doing so much all the time, several shows a year for the last maybe 4.5 years. So yeah, even taking 3-4 months off is a big deal, and I'm getting that itch again. I'm getting that instinct to create and do my own things again. So I'm just gonna follow it. I don't know if you can tell, but I have cleaned up my studio quite a bit. A few weeks ago, I just finally dug in and straightened things up. And even that was a huge morale boost. This space is way more inviting than it used to be. I don't avoid it anymore. I needed that. Just, I think maybe on a spiritual level, maybe I needed that. So the studio is all clean, good to go. Everything's set up. I even was able to get some new supplies. I'm trying to look for them now. I have some new brushes, and oops, I don't know what that was. But yeah, I have some new brushes that I'm dropping everywhere. Wood panels here for me to paint on. For those who were curious, this is what I love using. I do use canvas sometimes, but the wood surfaces are what I prefer to use. I get them plain, unprimed, because they're just cheaper that way, and I prime them myself. I've also been researching a few places outside of Reno where I could possibly submit proposals for shows. I mean, that probably won't be anytime this year. I mean, I'm doing a lot of research now. I'm hoping I can go to some of these places that I'm finding and just kind of hopefully begin some relationships with people out there and see where it goes. That's kind of, I don't know, maybe that might be a bit much to do, but from what I've been learning and reading and experiencing is that you stand a better chance of getting into these spaces if people kind of know who you are and get a feel for you and see you often enough. So we'll see. I hope that I can make some progress with that fairly soon. But as far as having a show at one of these sort of long distance places, it probably won't happen until sometime next year. I need to do the work. I need to meet these people. I need to find the right space. So yeah, but I'm starting that process, so that is a good thing. As far as these art vlogs, I think I'm probably going to do this as more of a monthly thing, perhaps maybe twice a month depending on how productive I am. But yeah, I think I'm gonna start treating these as more of check-in videos, just say hey and let y'all know what I'm up to, direct you to the several links or wherever you can find me online, and just to touch base and share a little bit of what's going on. month to month. I hope to be able to do more in-depth talks with y'all about some new work or maybe some old work that I think is interesting or that maybe you guys request that you want me to talk about. I may even do some time-lapse videos. Not may, I know eventually I will do some time-lapse videos so you can see how I work through a piece from start to finish. Next month will be the anniversary of when I started vlogging. I can't believe that I have enough videos on here to be able to say that. But I don't know if I'm going to do anything special for it though. Maybe I'll do another get to know you type video. So if you have some questions for me, leave them in the comments below and I will answer them in the next video. Otherwise, I'm just going to find some random conversation starters on the internet and just breeze through some of those. So I think that is about it. I can't think of too much to share with y'all today, but it's good to check in and say what's up. For all things, other things in my art life, check me out on my website, which is tracilturner.com. There is a blog that I periodically post on there, different updates and things going on in my artistic world and sometimes my personal world. You'll also find all the other links for all the other things that I do online, such as my Tumblr page, what else, my podcast, and other podcasts that I've either hosted or guested on, and of course all sorts of artwork in the gallery. If you are a scroller, you can check me out on Instagram, which is at Traci L. Turner. You can see a little mini gallery of my work and the things that I've done in the last couple of years. I've actually been editing that down a little bit to get rid of some scraps and things that maybe just weren't so good or don't follow the canon at all. But yeah, definitely give me a follow on there. Check me out. Say what's up. And I'll say what's up back. I talk back. Don't forget to hit me up in the comments below to drop me any questions that you want me to answer in the next video. It'll be the anniversary month of when I started vlogging, and I want to be able to get a little personal and answer some shit for y'all. So yeah, I will see you down in the comments below. Check the description box for all other important links and information. And I'll see you next time. Have a good week, y'all. Bye.